Rusty Crooked Nails, a frontier novel by Jim Cox, read by Bob Barnes. Author's Notes. In the mid-1800s, many children had to fend for themselves at a very early age for a number of reasons. Their parents were killed or died from disease. They ran away from home because of cruel treatment. They were abandoned because of their family's financial difficulties. Sometimes relatives or a kind person would take them in, but that was not often. In those days, there were no safety nets or orphanages for children who had lost their parents. Most of the time, boys lived in the streets and stole things to get by. Girls had very few choices. Consequently, when they became of age, perhaps 12 or 13, many became prostitutes. For example, Abilene, Kansas, with a population of less than 2,000 in 1860, had dozens of prostitutes to serve men on cattle drives. Many of these women started their profession at a very young age. My wife's great-grandfather had an experience with an 8-year-old boy who'd been left to fend for himself on the streets of Essex, Missouri. He took the boy into his home and raised him until he became grown and able to live independently. This experience caused the great-grandfather to build a house on his farm for abandoned children. He provided them with life's necessities: supervision, food, clothing, schooling, and love. Many of these children lived very productive lives and became outstanding citizens. Chapter 1. "Hello, Mr. Baker," a young boy called as he passed by on his bicycle. Mr. Baker was catnapping when the call came. He looked toward the voice, waved to the boy, and then gave himself another push in his porch swing. As he glided back and forth, he noticed dark rolling clouds in the west. "I hope those clouds bring us a good rain," he mumbled to himself. "August rains are scarce in this part of the country, but we sure need one to cool things off." Mr. William Baker, or Bill as his friends called him, lived in the little town of Gray Ridge, Missouri. This small town of 200 people in the flatlands of southeast Missouri lies 10 miles east of the Ozark Mountains and 35 miles west of the Mississippi River. The area around Gray Ridge was once a swampy, dense forest. A few small groves of oak trees grew on sandy ridges, but the majority of land was black muck with cypress trees growing in shallow swamp water. In the mid-1800s, lumber companies started migrating to the area to harvest the virgin timber. This new endeavor brought workers to the area, creating the little lumber town of Gray Ridge. Several years later, in the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?